Hello everyone, Quindle here with another run of Brotato, startup and random as we always do. But now, instead of picking the character that we got, we select the character that's closest that we have not won with yet, which in this case is Fisherman with a spiky shield. Let's see how that flies. Usually end up randoming over and over and over until we get the character that's going to give us the W. But because we've won with so many characters and we're kind of running low, this is the new system I'm going to be running with for the time being. And then after that point, we'll see how things fly. Are we sticking with the shields? I suppose. I don't mind. Let's grab some armor, I guess. Shield, bait, reroll, shield, reroll, reroll. Come on. Shield. We can handle 2 baits with 4 shields. We can also lock in coffee also, why not? Let's go. I think, right? This should be fine. I guess we're going... I mean, I like the idea. We're going defensive, heavily defensive with the shields. That means we're grabbing a ton of armor, and then our damage is not like melee damage, so we don't really care about that. The percentage that we're going to be finding from all these baits will actually work pretty well. We can go some regen and grab some health. I like it. We'll go shield first, then some coffee, then bait, reroll once into a second bait. Lock in the shield. I think we can handle 3 baits here, actually. Might sound a little greedy, but with, well, we have 5 shields or something? We'll be fine. I think that's... initially, Fisherman wasn't really my favorite character in the world, just because he seemed like a pain in the ass. And mind you, I haven't won with him yet, but every time I get an attempt with him, I enjoy the potential greediness you can get by locking him in. More armor. Basically, anytime we see armor, we're going for it. Obviously, shield. Grab some luck. We'll lock in the ritual, why not? Bait, reroll. Bait, reroll. Shield, bait. That's good enough. As I was saying previously, with like going up against the blobfish, as long as we stand as close as possible to the largest pile of these enemies, then we'll be able to take them out pretty much for free, as many as possible, before they start charging and causing shenanigans. Let's try and get some curse going. What if the pushback helps with their... No, it doesn't seem to be pushing them back in any fashion. More armor, more health. Okay, ritual, bait, reroll. More bait. We'll lock in the ugly tooth. I think that might be useful. Reroll, bait, shield, reroll, bait. Let's go. Alright, I think I'm not insane. This will be fine. Ow, 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 ow. What's the point of having all this extra armor if you can't take some extra damage, right? I don't even remember. Do the shields give armor by default? I have to double check. Or does them being like medieval or something provide that, and that's where it's coming from? We'll see in a sec. I don't remember. I don't think they give default armor, but they very well could. Maybe at higher rankings. Sure, we'll grab some crit. And health regen. Let's see... No, they give nothing. I mean, them being medieval and blunt gives me armor, but not otherwise. Alright, let's see. Tooth, shield, bait, gecko, reroll, bait. Alien worm, bait. Bait, lock and metal. Let's go. We're grabbing as many as human. Basically, we're going to be re-rolling, and every re-roll we're going to be picking out a bait. With shields, yeah, we're grabbing as many as we possibly can, while also buying other items. We can handle them. And our damage should... I mean, I was going to say skyrocket, but... You know, we're using shields. I think it's only going to get so high because of our scaling, but what we're scaling with. But it's still looking really good. And hopefully we become an absolute juggernaut. Nice. More lifesteal's cool. Metal bait. Reroll bait. Blindfold, reroll, bait. I'm cool with the mushroom. I'm not going that high on luck. Owie. Hopefully, I mean, if we're reducing our speed by a bunch, obviously a couch wouldn't hurt. I don't know if we're gonna be so lucky as to be blessed by one, but we'll see how things fly. I don't think I've ever gotten a couch while I had low speed. I mean, odds of you doing so, again, they're not in your favor. I think couch is more of an item where it's just like, sure, I guess I'll reduce my speed. My speed's not that high, I don't mind reducing it. But it's not, you don't actively go for it all the time. But it is nice to, yep, looks good. We don't care about negative, ooh, armor or lifesteal. We'll go for the armor. Mushroom bait. Do we care about elephant? I don't think so. Bait, no, we won't care much for speed at the moment. Combine those, grab another shield, another bait, another mushroom. We'll lock in the metal detector. I don't know if we'll pick it up, though. Very good. Well, I have a really good feeling about this one. Yeah, I never once picked up a shield on Fisherman, but the second I randomed it, I'm like, oh, actually, this is going to work really, really, really well. You just completely ignore damage other than the percentage damage, and you don't even need to pick it up. The baits handle all that. So you just go pure defensive stats, and you're looking really good. More armor, more dodge, and in this case, lifesteal health regen, and you should pretty much live through whatever these things throw at you. Neat. Very neat. Ooh, free mirror? Yeah. Dodge or health? We'll get some dodge, actually. Even though 9 health sounds very appealing. Ooh, Giant's Belt. Never seen that. Critical hits deal 10% of an enemy's current health as bonus damage, 1% for bosses and elites. Is that really all that good, to be perfectly honest? That seems alright, I guess. I'm not crazy for crit. Really, like 1% of current health as damage? Is that really going to be... I suppose it'll add up. But most enemies are going to be dying in one hit anyway. This doesn't seem all that worth it. I'll pick it up just because it's cool. And I like the idea of it, but... you know, I'll lock it in for now. Let's grab 2 metal detectors. I'm not going to be greedy with the mirror right now. Grab the bait, reroll. Excuse me. Coffee, bait, reroll. Bait, reroll. Bait, reroll. Shard, bait. Let's go. I mean, how many opportunities can you get that many baits? Right? Like, how do you not take them? That one was a little bit spicy, but I wasn't in too much danger. Excuse me. We could pretty comfortably stand in the middle. Dodge and health regen and all that good stuff will keep us going, and I don't mind the eggs hatching. If they happen to be near me and I hit them, so be it, but my objective isn't to stop them from hatching. We're trying to get as many materials here as we possibly can. Though, from the looks of it, it's not going to be all that much. Does Fisherman get reduced resources earned? Am I blind? I'll go some attack speed. I'll go lifesteal. Does Fisherman? Yeah, 50% less materials. Huh. Whoops. Wasn't even paying attention to that. But we got over 234, so we definitely went over 400 by a decent bit. If we look at it in that capacity. Okay, Giant's Belt, Tardigrade, bait, reroll. Bait, lock in the coffee, reroll. Bait, let's go. The Tardigrade's not going to do that much for me, but one reduced hit, why not? Maybe it'll make that initial rush less painful if, I don't know, does getting hit with Tardigrade add the same damage immunity? I'm not 100% certain. Alright, well, regardless, crits do bonus damage. Maybe I should look at it as a good thing. Getting the Giant's Belt simply because with the shields, your single target isn't fantastic. So maybe I should just look at it as the potential to deal a lot more single target damage. But still, 1% isn't really breaking the banks or anything. Ooh, triangle. I'm gonna get hit a lot more than what this is offered. It's really gonna mess me up. I don't really see this as being a good choice, unfortunately. Sorry, triangle. I'm gonna get my ass kicked, and I have been getting my ass kicked. There's no way that it's gonna be worth it right now. Coffee, bait, forget the bone dice. Ooh. Grab those, grab the spiky shield. Tentacles, cool also. Another bait. Lock in the... do we care about Vigilante Ring? It's wave 11. We can afford it next wave if we go for it. We will sacrifice 1 armor for 16 harvesting. Forget the Vigilante Ring. Another bait. We'll lock it in. Let's go. Yes, the bracelet gave 4% crit, but that was the only thing it offered. Everything else was literally useless, so I don't feel like spending over 100 points for 100 material for 4% crit, so I'm not that hungry for it. I think we're safe enough to go for a coffee sip. Very necessary. A little bit more life regen or something wouldn't hurt. I think we're regenerating at a reasonable pace, but not that reasonable. Yikes. Okay, a little spice at the end there. Sure, head injury. No. Hell no. Yes, 9. Yeah, we'll grab health over armor right now. We'll grab those alien eyes also. Vigilante ring. Sure. Grab those alien eyes. Bait, reroll. Bait. We don't have that much luck. I do like the pearl, but not now. Lock in the spiky shield. I'm not gonna buy another bait right now. Let's go with this. think we're good for a sec. Going into a horde wave, I don't... And last wave got a little bit more hairy than I would have liked it to be, so... Let's take it easy just for a little bit until we can shore up our defenses again. Ooh. I think a little bit more lifesteal, a little bit more health regen. We haven't really been offered much of one or the other in a little while. And I'm starting to feel it now. Turret, no. Metal detector, sure. I guess we'll go lifesteal. Treasure map, spiky shield. We don't need to combine. Bait, reroll, bait. Do we attack that quickly? We do not. We might soon, but we don't yet. I don't mind grabbing a ball and chain, sure. So we're avoiding attack speed. Metal sounds good. Bait, reroll. One more bait. That's good enough. Let's go. Not bad. Let's try and take out the stupid mohawks as fast as humanly possible. We don't want to deal with that. Once we kill a blobfish, we staying close to it just so the resulting lampreys don't kick our ass. That suddenly feels much better. I mean, we got the, I was like, well, things feel way better all of a sudden. I mean, we picked up the ball and chain, so they better make some kind of impact. Still not a crazy amount of lifesteal, though the, health regen, though the lifesteal is helping. And hopefully if we get more crits, then the tentacle will start doing its thing also. I guess let's go crit. Crit or dodge. I really want... You know, I'm just gonna go the luck. Blood leech, yes, obviously. Metal, yes. Unfortunately, lose some crit off of that, but it's fine. Bait, reroll, bait, reroll. Insanity, bait. No, bait. Wandering bot. Nah, screw it. Bait. Let's go. Okay, so we got strong enough where the lampreys are dying in one hit, which I think is very importante. At the very least, I mean, unless they're cursed or buffed by the mohawk, which is dangerous. Which we need to nip those things in the ass before they really cause some troubles for us. Us meaning, yeah, us. You're here with me. Unfortunately, we never really got many, or any, what was it, like, weird aliens, I think they're called, where we get some more enemies coming in. I would have minded a few of them. Gives a little bit of health, get a little damage. Some more materials coming in. Are we a corner operation? I think we might be. Yes, mushroom's great, and we'll just counteract that mushroom with a shady potion. We don't really care to increase our attack speed much at this point. A little lifesteal. Ooh, Kraken's Eye. Hell yeah. Can we handle a little bit of extra damage? I think we can. Okay, we'll grab the peacock. We'll grab one bait. And lock in the shield, lock in the butterfly, lock in insanity. Two bait. Let's go. And this is definitely going to be a corner battle. because I assume that would be a lot worse, but I guess things are extremely chill for some reason. I thought we were going to be hiding in fear, but there's so few enemies for whatever reason. Owie. Need to concentrate because I made some mistakes. Be a-okay. Easy. That was totally part of the plan. Remind me never to take a freaking peacock this late ever again. Thank you. Appreciate it. Armor is cool. Crit chance is fine. Sheesh. Okay. Combine, spiky shield, butterfly, insanity, bait, reroll, bait. Blindfold. Lock in the blindfold. No. One more bait. Sunglasses. Alien baby. I think we're cool with all this. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, that was a horribly stupid bad idea to grab the peacock. I stopped. I generally. Anyway, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, no peacock late. I got very, very, very cocky when I had no right to be so. Ow! I felt that. We're good. I almost threw away a really fun run with this guy just because I was like, yeah, we're fine. Everything will be a-okay. And then we almost got obliterated. Oh, that was weird. Everything just went to like 11 for 1 second. I forgot we got the treasure map. I wouldn't mind hunting for some more trees. See if we can double up on treasure. No attack speed, Hara dodge for sure. So we'll buy a little bit of everything and one bait. Let's go. I don't think the 10% more health is really going to make that big of a difference. It might for bosses, or it will for bosses, I should say. But we do have the Giant's Belt, so technically we just counteracted that in a way. So if we crit, the Giant's Belt counteracted the bonus that they got, or similar to. I think we can just pretty much... I mean, I still want to dodge things, but we can stay in the middle fairly comfortably. Go for trees. Nice. I really want to see if the treasure map can work on a red chest. I haven't seen it happen yet, but I also never have that many treasure chests, so here's hoping. Ooh, a cursed bait. That seems wasteful, but sure. I think I'm good for harvesting. Reroll. 2 armor, I guess. Combine these, grab a tier 1 shield, leather vest, bait, no attack speed, bait, no. No, sure, bait, reroll, power generator, hell no. Mouse is great, bait. Oh shit, we're on a boss wave. Why did I buy so many baits? My mic is covering the number. Uh-oh. We should be fine. We should be fine. I wasn't thinking. But we obliterated the boss. So we're totally fine. Never mind. We're too strong. We're too strong. Holy, I wasn't expecting... I mean, I thought I'd do well at this point, but I wasn't expecting you to melt them that hard. I guess I wasn't really looking at my crits. I was critting for over 600. Oh, that's against tougher enemies. So I guess, yeah, the bigger they are, the harder they'll fall because of the belt. Well, hell. That's awesome. Really, I was never expecting the Fisherman run. I was basically, whenever I play Fisherman, I love grabbing Spear. Spear is one of my favorite weapons on Fisherman, just because you can so easily outmaneuver the lampreys. Torture, hell nah. Lucky Charm, sure. We'll go some HP, regen, another Schmoop, Bait, reroll, Bait, Insanity, reroll, Bait. Now... No, definitely not grabbing Saltwater. I'm just thinking about the 4% crit? Nah, I think I'm good. Head injury, cute monkey, bait, reroll. No, bait. Snail, we'll lock in the snail, bait. How many baits do I have? 60 baits, plus 1 cursed bait. Let's go. That's nutty. Incoming! Actually, yeah, aren't baits... Once you get to a certain point, because I don't think the map can carry X number of enemies. Right? Isn't there like a limit to the number of enemies the map can spawn at once? So technically, once you get to a certain point, you just... The number of enemies that can spawn... Oh gosh, that's a lot. I guess maybe they spawn over the course of the wave if they can't spawn at the beginning, because that's what it sure feels like this second. This is really good. I'm still a little scared, I won't lie, but I think the tentacle is keeping us alive right now. I'd like to say, I'd love to see the numbers. I'm sure there's add-ons that would help me do so, but we'll deal with add-ons in the future if I plan on doing so. We'll roll once. 16% damage, sure, why not? Treasure map's useless. Snail, bait, reroll. Bait, reroll. Blood leech, bait. 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 And that's about it. Let's go, wave 20. Try and take out this boss ASAP. Thought process at this point is it doesn't matter how many baits I grab. If the bosses die, then it's GG anyway. Woo! Sweet victory. There you go. That's how you win with Fisherman. Get shields and you basically become damn near invulnerable. In the end, we had 618% bonus damage and not that much armor, 21 armor. I've gotten way more without the Fisherman here, or without all these shields. But yeah, getting 69, nice. Bait is phenomenal. We unlocked the lure, plus 2 HP regeneration, and 2 additional loot aliens appear during the wave. Awesome, that's really cool. Cool. That plus like whistle or something would be really awesome. Well, regardless, guys, thanks for watching. And if you like the content, consider subscribing. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.